Turfway winner is in. They are at the post. And they are racing at Turfway. It was a fast beginning for Encrypted, who jumped well. Grand to Torgon and Uncle Earl, their flashing speed. These three lead the charge down the backside. They're about 3.5 lengths in front of Taos, who came away racing in the fourth position. Up to that one's outside as they continue to run up the backside. It is Audacious Antoine. Then a couple links back to the Barn Buddies, Moon Launch and Slippy. Those two are at the back of the pack. 3.5 furlongs to go, about 10 links from top to bottom. The quarter they drilled it, 21-3. Encrypted blazing along up top, shows the way by a length. Now Uncle Earl is the first one to go and moves the closer second. Whip is out on Grande Tortugan, who's back into third. Here's Taos, who's cut loose to the 4-wide side. And Taos and Manny Esquivel coming at those pace setters. On that one's back is Moon Launch, top of the home stretch. And here comes Taos with a sustained 4-wide bid with 3/16 to go. Meanwhile, Uncle Earl is not done. That's all for Encrypted as they continue to race through the stretch. Grande Tortugan is back into fifth. Down the center comes Stablemates, Moon Launch, and Slippy. 1/16 left. Here comes Moon Launch with a 4-wide bid. And Moon Launch is going to win it. In fact, it's going to be a Cordero Lopez exacta. Moon Launch wins. Stablemate Slippy was second. It got tight for third. Either Taos or Uncle Earl. Running time for the opener. Quick, 1:10 and 4. Moon Launch from last to first. Still working with CV Thunder to the outside, trying to get her square. They are off. CV Thunder hopped as they kicked it. Quick start for Gilder from between horses, sending on out Super Ready and Hot Dame. So into the first turn, they go 5 across the course. With the lead and the fence, Super Ready and Farron Peterson show the way. Hot Dame and Morales will track from second. 3 wide, there's Runaway Hiding in Corey Orm, who moves a closer third. Running off from between horses is Machisima, covered up to the outside by a headstrong Gilder. Meanwhile, Bears Breaches is down along the rail, saving every yard from fifth. Machisima has been back into sixth after about a quarter of a mile in 24-4. Then a length for the back, it's Paula's Game. The favorite settles along in about the 7th position, a length in front of Dracania. Then comes CV Thunder and Oxbow's Rubies out at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go, 4.5 furlongs to go. So just outside a half mile to go, 10 or 11 lengths from top to bottom, and Super Ready is paving the path, and Gilder still tugging hard against PW, moves a closer second. Runaway Hayden is backpedaling from third. Bears Breaches, she's still stuck to the fence, advancing now from fourth. Up to the outside, Machisima starts to close in, and from the backfield, Paula's Game is moving well. She's running in about the 4 path. Up the inside comes Dracania as they continue to race around the turn with a quarter mile to go. And it's Super Ready, the one to run down. Super Ready shows the way from Gilder. A 3-wide bid from Machisma, and all of a sudden, cut loose Paula's Game emerges to the outside, top of the home stretch. Super Ready, still the one to reel in. The first one to take a shot is Machisma with a furlong to go. Paula's Game is stalled from third. Here's CV Thunder down the center of the course with a 16th to go. Super Ready still fighting and boxing on, and Super Ready is standing tall in Florence, y'all. Super Ready virtually coast to coast with Farron Peterson. Machisma was second, then Paula's Game, Dracania, and CV Thunder in 1:39-3. And they are at the post. And they are off to a beautiful beginning. Blue Lily from that outside stall squeezed on for some speed, but she won't be able to cross and clear as several horses stretching her. In fact, 7 across the course into the first turn. Meanwhile, from the inside, the gray Adma has come on through to dictate the early go. Kemba will track her from second. Down on the inside, it is Irrepressible as a joint third with Flores. Advancing wide into the first turn is Blue Lily. She's raced up into fourth, really headstrong, about 3 lengths off those leaders. Then we trail back a link to Rev's Run, who settles along in a joint fifth placing with Irrepressible. Up to the outside, Ready at Midnight is next. Miss Adeline has found her way along the inner rail from about 7th position now as she starts to advance from the inside. Following her move through the inside is Sorsum Corda. Deep on the course, the Gray Tootsie, still 3 or 4 back to Somewhere Golden, who's up a spot, and that relegates Ready at Midnight to the trailing position. That's the 12 of them with 3.5 furlongs to go. Chasing Adma took them through the half mile, 47-3. So Adma shows the way by a length. From the inside, Irrepressible set to strike. Blue Lily has been parked wide for much of the journey as Flores is being hard shoved upon to keep pace there from fourth. From the backfield, there's Perry Utes moves a closer fifth with Revs Run. From between horses, Kemba is cut loose now as they reach the top of the home stretch, and Adma will turn first. There's room at the inside for Sursum Corda to come on through as Irrepressible tips out with Bayerado, who's coming at him and coming on with a furlong to go. Adma still there. Up on the outside, trying to press past Irrepressible, and here she comes up at the gray pace setting Adma. Adma trying to hold. Irrepressible has momentum, and Irrepressible has the win. She picks up her 7th lifetime victory on the drop-in class and home a winner in 1:38 flat. Irrepressible, the daughter into mischief, gets home late in the final stages for Whit Beckman. And they are racing slow beginning for Serpentine. It's Manolito who's reaching on out for the lead from the inside. Steinbeck away in second. From between horses, Droppin' G's the favorite, now moves a closer third. Frown comes off the gate racing in fourth. C-Spot Run is fifth. And about 4 or 5 lengths back to Mighty Crike on debut. Lockdown Lovers there next. Advancing to the inside is Serpentine. Then a link for the back, the 2 trailers, Penny Ryle and Ashwin's Orb. 3.5 furlongs to go. The first quarter was fast. There it is on the board, 21 and 4. Steinbeck comes on through to overtake Monolito from second. 5 lengths further back. Droppin' G's is faded to third. From is fourth at about 6 off the pace. And C-Spot Run another 7 or 8 back to Serpentine as they race around the turn. And up on the outside with a 4 wide bid, here comes Droppin' G's as Monolito is back for some more. That's all down along the inside for Fromm. And meanwhile, Steinbeck still fighting on with a furlong to go. Steinbeck to the inside. Monolito trying to press past these two in match race mode as Droppin' Jesus to the outside in third. It's going to get wide open and get close here in the final stages as Steinbeck on a rebid comes back and gets it by almost a length. Tight photo for second between Droppin' G's and Monolito. And the running time for Steinbeck's win, 1:10 and 4. Steinbeck on the drop-in class gets it done here for Chris Landeros in the Brissett barn at the post. And they are off on this mile-and-a-quarter journey. Awkward beginning for Tempo Rubato. Clean beginning from between horses for El Ahijado. Also, Cool Rags jumped well. And up from the extreme outside, Tiberius Mercurius from that outside draw is working his way over towards the fence just outside the 16th pole. So Tiberius Mercurius has crossed and cleared as they race under the wire for the first time, has the lead and the fence by almost 2 lengths. Down the inside, El Ahijado deferred to second. Cool Rags a close-up third. Then a couple lengths further back as they head into the first turn, Happy Camper came away racing fifth. Advancing to the outside now, there goes Warbird, who moves a closer fifth. Up a couple of spots, Leblon is advancing as well as they go to turn up the backside after quarter. Kind of quick, 24 seconds flat. Tiberius Mercurius shows the way by a length and a half. El Ahijado and Cool Rag still second and third. Warbird to the outside in the clear while racing in fourth. Happy Camper fifth. Then Leblon in a perfect place from sixth. Down along the inside as they continue to run up the backside. Simon Peter is next with 4.5 furlongs to go. 2 lengths further back, 2 Blanket of Roses and Sheffy there, the next 2. And a Take Charge Doro is at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go, the half mile, 48 and 1. It's still Tiberius Mercurius shows the way. Up on the outside, Warbird now moves a closer second. El Ahijado third. Cool Rags back off that trio back into fourth. Leblon's on the move, a closer fifth. Down the inside, Happy Camper's been relegated to sixth. Blanket of Roses has come alive, starts to heat up on the far turn. And OXO Equine Sheffy is underway. The Son of Quality Road coming on from the back of the pack. But it's been Tiberius Mercurius left alone on the front end. And he's bumped the lead to 3 after a mile, 1:37 and 2. And Tiberius Mercurius, the son of the Factor, will turn him on down in charge. Outside the furlong grounds, he's built up a 5 length lead. Warbird is second. Meanwhile, Leblon is stalled from third down the center of the track. Blanket of Roses inside the final 50 yards. And it's Tiberius Mercurius. Draws in off the also, gets it done by about 6 in the end. A 3-way picture for second involving Blanket of Roses, Happy Camper, and Warbird. Running time, 2:02.28 seconds, and that, of course, is a new track record. And they are off in the 28th running of the Go Well Stakes. And it was a quick start for the favorite, Marissa's Lady. Ventarsi is forwardly placed. The gray Beverly's Charge on the turnback is flashing speed. Promises of the Dance came away racing just about 2 lengths off those leaders. Then a link for the back as they continue to run up the backside. Royal County is next, right alongside She's Pure Silver. Southern Sky is second last, and the gray Princess of the North is last as they pass the half-mile pole, 8 lengths top to bottom, and they blitz into the turn. Beverly's Charge has come through underneath the favorite, Marissa's Lady, who's back in second. Promises the Dance, stalking 3 wide while third. Ventarsi is asked for some speed from fourth. 2 lengths further back, She's Pure Silver's fifth. Royal County's right behind her. From the backfield, Princess of the North starts to heat up. Southern Sky is now last. 22-2 the time for the opening quarter. By the quarter pole, Marissa's Lady and a confident Rafael Bejarano come to the top of the stretch with a length and a half lead. Promises his Dance to the outside in second. Ventarsi from between horses in third. Beverly Charge up the fifth. From the backfield, the gray Princess of the North down the stand side. 1/16th left, and Marissa's Lady shake it up. Marissa's Lady in front by 2, now by 3, and Marissa's Lady remains razor sharp. She gallops in the go well. She's a perfect 3 for 3, and now 2 stakes wins under her belt in consecutive starts, and she stops the timer in 109 and 3. Marissa's Lady. And he has done so at the post. And they are racing. Tweety's show broke outwardly leaving the starting gate. That affected first course, but it was a clean and fast beginning for Straight Outta Popcorn. She'll have company, namely Kinance on the stretch out flashing speed. So Darn Hot is a close-up third. These 3 lead the charge to the opening turn. We're towards the inside. Now Lady Fatima has cleared off by a length. So Darn Hot is second. Straight Outta Popcorn to first. She's held hard from third, covered up by Champagne Toast fourth. Then it's Senses Val and Kinance. They are fifth and sixth as they turn up the backside. Down on the inside, Tweety Show just had to check and checked all the way back throughout the field. And in fact, now is second last. After that trouble, advancing to the outside of her, there goes Bumble of Love and Palace Athene. In first course, after that slow beginning, she's last, 24-2 the time for the opening quarter. They start to cluster up the backside. Lady Fatima, Sold on Heart, Champagne Toast, Kinance, and Bumble of Love, these 5 right across the course. In behind them, Straight Outta Popcorn is next, moving with her compelling smile. Palace Athene is committed to go wide in the far turn run. Sansa's Val is splitting horses there. She's full of run with no racetrack in front of her. It's first course who moves up a spot. Tweety Show now out at the back of the pack. Midpoint through the turn, half-mile controlled, 49 into comfortable fractions as So Darn Hot has taken over the lead. Champagne Toast to the outside in second. Here's Bumble of Love, set to strike from third. Up the inside will be Sansa's Val, Straight Outta Popcorn. She'll tip off cover as the top of the home stretch. And up the inside, Compelling Smile. Now altering course, shifting out. Here comes Sansa's Val, who's coming at him and coming on. Champagne Toast shaking up from between horses. Straight Outta Popcorn, she's back for more. It's Champagne Toast, Straight Outta Popcorn, and Sansa's Val trying to get to him. Sansa's Val up in time. Sansa's Val wins in a photo over Champagne Toast and Straight Outta Popcorn in 144 and 3. And they are racing. Quick start for Angel Carina, who barrels out. Also quick into stride, Bama Mischief, and through from between horses. There goes Spare Cash. So it is Spare Cash in the Klein Silks. Has the lead and the fence. She has company, though. Angel Carina will press her from the outside in second. Bama Mischief stalks him from third. Closet Shopper to the inside fourth. And 2 lengths further back, Cajole came a racing fifth, just about 6 lengths off those leaders. Then a margin of 2 back to Bayou Wind, who is sixth early as they turn up the backside. Forgot Password is seventh, already 10 or 11 off the lead. Schooled came away racing in the 8th position, and then comes Printer's Row, who's in 9th, Wilmore in 10th. A link for the back, Harvest is 11th, and Rose Harbor is 12th and trailing strung out field by about 20 lengths as they pass the half-mile pole and approach the 4.5 furlong marker. Spare Cash, first quarter, 24 seconds flat, has the lead by 3 parts of a length. Angel Carino, the daughter of Uncle Mo, will stalk her from second. 3 wide, Bama Mischief moves a closer third. Closet Shopper in a tight spot from fourth. Cajole starts to tighten up from fifth. Bayou Wind still tracking in sixth from last. Rose Harbor is underway. She made a blitz in that far turn run. She's raced up into about 7 lengths off those leaders outside of the 5/16 pole. where they stack up 3 across the course. It is Spare Cash still with the lead. Bama Mischief 3 wide. Cajole in the 3 or 4 path. Meanwhile, Bayou Wind is locked and loaded but covered up right now by Rose Harbor. And from the backfield, a Forgot Password is underway. Top of the home stretch. And Whip comes out on Spare Cash. Up to the outside, Bama Mischief still fighting on is Cajole from between horses. Here's the Gray Closet Shopper down the center of the track. Rose Harbor, she's made up a lot of ground. But meanwhile, it's Bama Mischief trying to put away Spare Cash. Cajole trying to get to him to the outside in a 3-way photo, and Cajole draws in off the also, gets the head bob in that 3-way photo finish in 1:44 and 4.